I recently started playing the new mobile game Monopoly Go by Scopely, and I'm hooked. As a huge fan of the classic Monopoly board game, I was so excited when I heard a new digital version was coming out. This game was a staple in my childhood. I have fond memories of long afternoons playing with family and friends. We would gather in the living room, set up the board, and eagerly claim our favorite tokens. From the top hat to the race car, the games always lasted for hours as we bought properties, collected rent, and tried to bankrupt each other. There was nothing better than the thrill of landing on Boardwalk or watching someone reluctantly fork over their last dollar when they landed on your hotel-filled Park Place. Monopoly created some of my most memorable bonding moments as a kid, so when I learned Monopoly Go would let me relive that nostalgia on my phone, I couldn't wait to dive in. After playing for a few weeks, I wanted to share my thoughts on how this new digital adaptation measures up to the Monopoly memories of my childhood. Monopoly Go provides a fresh take on the iconic real estate board game we all know and love. It retains the familiarity of the classic Monopoly game that makes it so nostalgic. You've still got the properties, chance cards, and iconic game tokens, but it also adds new dimensions that are only possible through digital game mechanics. As an avid Monopoly player, I was thrilled to dive into this new rendition on my phone. As soon as I downloaded the app and started my first game, I could tell this was a polished product. The bright, cheery colors and playful music instantly made me feel nostalgic for the Monopoly games of my childhood. The tutorial was seamlessly woven into the gameplay itself, a hallmark of good tutorial design. Rather than a dense instructions page, the game used subtle cues to guide me through the first few turns. There were multiple types of tutorials mixed in, some focused on interface elements to tap or swipe, while others gave in-game instructions framed as missions to complete. Within minutes, I had learned the basics without even realizing I was being taught. I never felt lost or overwhelmed, which can be common pitfalls in convoluted game tutorials. As a designer, I appreciated how the tutorial catered to both new and experienced audiences with its layered approach. Monopoly Go has implemented some clever gameplay elements to optimize engagement and retention. As someone who studied psychology and game design during my master's, it was impressive to see Monopoly Go leverages core principles to motivate continued play. Features like the in-game rewards and social components triggered my reward centers, releasing dopamine hits that had me coming back for more. In just my first few sessions, I earned significant in-game assets through monetization and incentive structures. On one hand, I know randomized rewards can be addictive and should be used ethically, but I also couldn't help feeling a rush of excitement and accomplishment each time I unlocked a new item. The variable ratio schedule of rewards tapped into powerful behavioral motivators. Occasional loss aversion events like landing at a rival's hotel further intensified my desire to earn more in-game rewards. While I understand the psychology behind these gameplay elements, I still found them effective at motivating gameplay progression. As someone passionate about human-centered gameplay, it was fascinating to analyze the mechanics through the lens of my psychology training. One aspect that really delighted me was the micro-interactions throughout the game. As someone who admires Apple's renowned use of micro-interactions, I was thrilled to see them used effectively here. The subtle details truly bring the experience to life. Simple touches like the celebratory clapping when claiming property, or the satisfying clink of coins during transactions elevate the moment-to-moment gameplay. The ASMR-style sounds throughout Monopoly Go kept me engaged and immersed. The satisfying clink of earned coins, the car jumping between properties, the fanfare from winning prizes, each audio cue enhanced the experience. At the same time, losing money triggered an emotional pang that motivated me to play on. It's easy to overlook micro-interactions, but they've clearly been crafted with intent here. While I've loved my time with Monopoly Go, a few UX tweaks could make the game even more intuitive and engaging. Make the player token stand out more against the background. Move money tracker to footer to reduce eye movement. Show dice roll value before moving to enable strategy. Indicate monetary losses to motivate gaining assets. Activate disabled footer icons to improve connections. Monopoly Go strikes the perfect balance between staying true to the original board game while taking advantage of a digital format. The sounds and animations made me nostalgic, while the quick mobile matches and rewards offered new, modern dimensions. I'm blown away by the expertly woven psychology techniques that had me coming back time and again. Overall, Monopoly Go nails the classic appeal. I'd highly recommend fans of the original give it a try. It lovingly introduces the iconic franchise to a new generation of mobile gamers. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more game reviews on my channel. Bye-bye.